Aces high, deuces low. There's 144,000 at stake, so somebody can win the dough on Card Sharks. And here's the star of Card Sharks, Rodney 1279. And you know what? What the heck? I'm gonna use my microphone for this game. Here we go. Welcome to Card Sharks on the Rodney 1279 channel. Glad to have you with us on this evening. And we're gonna get to the cards.
Alrighty. Oh, it would help if I turn screen share on, folks. That's my fault.
Yeah, have that screen share on.
Hang on, wait for that to come up.
Okay, so we're gonna get to the cards, and they're gonna load the cards automatically on the computer.
There they are. Let me go ahead and run it further. Who is... Oh, really? Not now.
They're late if they're calling right now. Alright, so Mikey, you're in control of the red cards, and Brandon's in control of the blue cards, and Mikey is our champion with a total of $65,150.
Alright.
And I'm assuming you're anxious to play, Mikey.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. And my Chicago friend who's willing to take on him is Brandon DeJesus.
Yep.
And Corey's going to put the names on the list.
Alrighty, here we go.
Mikey is in the red position, and Brandon is in the blue position. And if y'all guys are ready, we're getting ready to play Card Sharks. Now, as y'all know the rules of Card Sharks, but I will tell you that each game in this version of Card Sharks is $1,000. We're gonna play the best 2 out of 3 match. Whoever wins 2 games out of 3 will go under the money cards for $144,000.
One moment, folks, here. Just so you don't get disturbed. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Hang on, let me re-minimize that. To there.
Okay, we're getting all the technical issues fixed.
Oh, shoot, hang on. There we are.
Okay, and if we're ready, here's the first question of Card Sharks. Alright, Mikey, here's your first question. Okay, we asked 100 bachelors if today you had to decide either to get married for life or stay single for life, which would you choose? How many bachelors said they would choose to stay single for life?
I probably say that's going to be somewhere a low range number, probably 27.
Okay, Mikey believes it's 27. Okay. Now, Brandon, do you believe that answer is higher or lower than 27?
I'm going to say that's slightly higher.
Slightly higher, okay. Now, if you're right, Brandon, you'll get control of the cards. If not, it goes to Mikey, okay? The actual number of bachelors that said they would choose to stay single for life is 42. Brandon, you got it. Good job. Alright, Brandon, your opening card is a 7. You have the option to play it or change it.
A 7, yeah, throw it away.
Throw it in the garbage. And you got a good card of an ace.
ACE?
ACE, yes.
Lower.
Lower than ace. It's a 5.
Freeze.
Freezing on the 5, keeping Mikey away from his cards. And we go on to another question. Brandon, we asked 100 child psychiatrists, have you ever bribed a child to get him to behave? How many children's psychiatrists said they have bribed a child to get him to behave?
I'm going to go 43.
Go on 43. And Mikey, what do you believe? Do you believe that number is higher or lower than 43?
Oh, I think it's lower.
Lower than 43. Okay, let's see the answer. The actual number of child psychiatrists that have bribed a child to get them to behave is, whoa, it's 44.
Oh my
It's
God.
not lower, it's higher. Brandon, you would have had a $1,000 bonus for that, man. But
Wow.
but you get control of the cards. Now you have that 5 showing. Do you want to play it or change it?
Throw that 5 away, please.
The 5 becomes a 9.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. It's an 8.
8.
7 plus 1.
Let's freeze.
Freezing on the 8, keeping Mikey away from his cards again. And we go to another question. Mikey,
Yeah.
we asked 100 men, have you ever waited so long to wash the dishes that you ran out of clean ones? How many men admit they have?
Probably, that's going to be a high number. Probably 32.
He's going with 32. All right, Brandon, do you believe that answer is higher or lower than 32?
I'll go higher.
Higher than 32. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of men that waited so long to wash the dishes that they ran out of clean ones is 47. It is higher. Good job, Brandon.
All right.
You have that 8. You want to play it or change it?
Change it, please.
And that 8 becomes a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. No, it's a 3. Well, Mikey, you get a free
Lower.
chance at it. It's a jack. He said lower. Oh, it's an 8.
Ouch.
And this is the 4th and final question. Somebody must win on this play of the card. So, control is... I have to keep it down. Control is critical. Here it is. Brandon, we asked 100 Mississippi State Troopers, do you sleep with a nightlight on? How many state troopers admit that they sleep with a nightlight on?
I mean, as a state trooper, you gotta be brave. So that number's low. I'm gonna go, I don't know, 15.
Okay, he's going with 15. Mikey, do you believe it's higher or lower than 15?
Was Buford T. Justice from that movie surveyed?
Well, it didn't say so here. No.
I'll go higher.
He's going higher. Okay, and that's an important decision. Let's see if his decision is right. The actual number of state troopers that admitted that they sleep with a nightlight on is... It's 12. It's not higher, it's lower. So, Brandon, you get it. Now, you have an option, Brandon. You have the 4. You can play it yourself or change that 4 if you want to. Or you can force it to Mikey, and he has to play off of that jack, but he has 4 cards to go. You, sir, have 2 cards to go.
I'm gonna play that 4 and go higher.
All right, one mistake, Brandon, and Mikey wins game 1. Higher than the 4. It's an ace, ACE.
Lower.
For the first game and $1,000, lower than the ace? Yes, you got it. Good job, Brandon.
Awesome.
Let me write that in. You have $1,000, Brandon. All right, so that was $1,000. Now we're dealing out the same 5 cards from each of your decks. Mikey, you need to win this game in order to continue your championship ways. So here's the next question for the second game. We asked 100 people, are judges too soft on criminals? How many people said that judges are too soft on criminals?
It depends on who's judging it. But I will have to say that's probably got to be a medium number. I say 47.
He's going 47. Brandon, is it higher or lower than 47?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, I certainly can. We asked 100 people, are judges too soft on criminals? How many people said judges are too soft on criminals? And Mikey said 47.
I'm gonna go lower.
Lower than 47. All right, the actual number of judges that are too soft on the criminals is Wow, 79. It is higher, not lower. So, Mikey, you get it? Your opening card is a 3, Mikey.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. No, it's a double.
Ouch. Well, that's all right.
Oh, wow.
Well, Brandon, you have a free chance, and your card is a 3. You have to play off of it.
All right, go higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 9.
I'm going to actually go for it and go lower.
He's going for it, lower than a 9. It's a 7.
Freeze.
Freezing on the 7, protecting his position. And Brandon, is your question. We asked 100 bachelors, would you be embarrassed if your mother showed your baby pictures to your girlfriend? How many bachelors said they would be embarrassed?
I know I would be embarrassed, and especially if it's coming from your mother. I'm going to say that's high. I'm going to go 70.
He's going with 70.
Lower.
And Mikey, with no hesitation, says lower. The actual number of bachelors that said they would be embarrassed if their mother showed them the baby pictures to their girlfriend is. It's only 10. It is lower. Good job, Mikey.
I thought that would be a little low.
Yeah, that was very low. All right, you have the 3 going. What do you want to do with that?
Go higher.
Higher than the 3. No, it's a 2.
These cards hate me.
Yeah, they're mean. Brandon, free chance. You have to play off the 7.
Oh, what the hell? Go higher.
Higher than the 7. It's a queen.
Lower.
If it is lower, Brandon, you'll have $2,000. You'll be the new champion, and you're going off to the money cards for $144,000. Lower than a queen. Yes, you are the new champion.
Good game. Good game.
Thank you.
All right, Brandon, you have $2,000. You're the new champion. You knew you was going to win today, didn't you?
I really had a great feeling. I knew I was going to come back, and I knew I was going to win the championship from somebody. But Mikey, you gave me a good matchup out there.
Oh, thank you.
Well, Mikey, you're not going home empty-handed. You're going home with $65,150, and our congratulations.
Sweet.
And we'll definitely put you on the leaderboard.
Okay.
All right, Brandon, if you're ready, you ready to go to the money cards?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're going to set up the money cards here.
Okay, let me go ahead and go in full.
And that game was done so quickly, we might have time to do another one. You have any ideas who you want to face next, Brandon?
I want to give Gary a shot.
Okay.
Newkirk, I think he may be resting for the night. This is usually right around his time.
Yeah.
And tomorrow. I mean, because I'm going to get off the call after I'm done here. So, yeah, I'll give him a shot tomorrow.
Okay,
Okay.
So we'll end the episode here.
Yeah. But, yeah, I took a risk with, what was it, a 9? I went lower, then I froze. But then the cards messed him
144,000,
up.
right, Rodney?
Yeah, we're playing 144,000, yes.
Here we go. Let's load the board.
And you get to cut your deck, your own deck, just like before. Now, which number you want to cut your deck, Brandon? Between 152?
152?
Yes.
33.
Going 33. Hopefully that's lucky. All right, we're going to set up the cards for you, and we're going to put $1,000 in the bank just like this. All right, and I will tell you, the $2,000 you won in the main game is yours to keep no matter what. We're going to start you on a lower level with $1,000 of betting money, and you're going to work your way across the lower level, predicting whether those cards are higher or lower than the one before it. Then we're going to move you up to the second level, where you have another $1,000 of betting money. $50 is the minimum bet, as you know, until you get to the big bet, in which you have to bid at least half of your money. You know all this already, right, Brandon?
Yeah.
And in case if you mess up, we got 3 help cards on the side of the board in case if you mess up, okay?
Yep.
And the good news is, for $1,000, you have an opening card of a 2.
All of it higher.
Everything higher than a 2. Ooh, it's a double. You still have the $1,000 in the 2 again.
All of it higher.
Everything higher than a 2. There you go. You got $2,000 in a queen.
Let's go 1,500 lower.
$1,500, a big bet. Lower than a queen. No, it's a king. But that's okay, Brandon. We're going to add $1,000 of new betting money to your score. You're up to $1,500 and you have a king now.
All of it lower.
Everything lower than a king. It's a jack. Good job. $3,000 in a jack.
1,000 lower.
$1,000 lower than a jack. No, it's a king. That brings you down to $2,000 in a king.
All of it lower.
Everything lower than the king. There you go. You got a 10. You're up to $4,000. Now, you're at the big bet. You have $4,000 in the 10 up there. Do you want to keep that 10?
No, let's change it with 2.
Okay. The 10 becomes a 3. Now you must bid at least $2,000 on this play of the cards. You can bid more. Where's your big bet?
All of it higher.
For $8,000, bringing your total to even $10,000, higher than the 3. Yes, good job.
Awesome.
So you're up, and that, by the way, the card that was turned over is an ACE. So now, Brandon,
Oh, okay.
Brandon, your winnings is up to $10,000.
All right.
And guys, that concludes this episode of Card Sharks. This is Rodney1279 signing off, saying be safe, be careful, and take care, everybody.